and honorable elected officials, dignitaries, ASAAL officers, legendary founder MAF Mesbahuddin, and the officers Mr. Karan Chaudhary, and many more, my friends of all walks of life, and good evening. I wanted to introduce Mr. Jude Ely. He's a good friend of mine. He is a presidential candidate for Haiti. Haiti is in chaos, and hopefully he can take the leadership and provide the great firm and fair leadership in Haiti. Congratulations to awardees and honorarium, and we are thankful for your service. I would like to change the subject a little bit. What I do, I work for the in the workforce development. So workforce development, you see that by 2030 we're going to be losing 8.5 trillion dollars in the U.S. economy. 8.5 trillion by 2030. That's because of the skill gaps, for all of us, that we have digital skill gap. One of the segments that are going to be highly skilled digitally. One of the segments is going to be the gap is going to be very divided, and that is, so what do we do? So all the Internet of Things, advent of the internet, globalizations of this workforce, we're going to be losing that much in the economy, in the U.S. economy, and also we're going to be losing 800 million jobs by 2030. That is globally, but 8.5 trillion that is in the U.S. Think about 65% of the kids in the elementary school today, 65%, they're going to have a completely new skills sets. So why I'm here today, all the great speakers, elected officials, and the dignitaries, corporate leaders, business leaders, all are here, and the labor leaders. But we need to make sure that we don't forget about the workforce, digital skill, injecting the digital skills to the workforce. That is so key. That is how we don't have to think about underemployment. We don't have to think about that unemployment. This is so critical for us. We better address it now. I am humbly asking you. I've been involved with that for the last 8 years. I created a company called CodersTrust globally, over 18 countries. Over 60,000 graduates graduated today, and they're all working as a part of digital workforce. So that we need to think about the digital economy, how we can inject that into this, empower our men and women in this thing. That's another thing. We need to empower, we need to create the entrepreneurial economy. So we need to inject these more women in the workforce. How do we do that? With the digital skills, injecting digital skill sets. So I'm fortunate to work with the Vatican, with the European Parliament, with a number of organizations globally. And so future of work, injecting relevant skill set, upskill, reskilling is so critical for especially this segment of the workforce. So we would like to humbly state that especially you're going to be working with the mayor. You will be in the mayor office. That's so critical. This ideal segment is that globally we need to get more interconnected. So happy to add value on behalf of ASAAL. I love ASAAL, as our legendary MAF Mesbahuddin said. It's a cause, it's a movement, it's for all of us. We just need to. I'm so thankful for for the opportunity and also elevating me to speak in front of all of you. But to all the credit goes to you. You are making this platform is more relevant for everyone in the community, in the country, and globally. I thank you. We wish you all the success. I thank you everyone, all the awardees, as well as wishing the event great success. And I urge you everyone to really stay involved and contribute and lead the way. Thank you.
Okay, we are moving very well. I know some of our chapter has to leave early because they came from distance. Bear with us. We are trying to do that. As soon as it came down, we'll call you chapter, and then you say a few words and show you chapter, and then you will leave. But right now, I have a responsibility to bring someone whom you have heard every day. He leads 8.6 million New York City population, 5 boroughs. He has 24/7 jobs. I don't know why he decided to do this. It's a very complex job, but he is enjoying because we know him. In 8 years ago, in our 7th convention, he was here at that time. He was a senator with ASAAL, so I kept printing this. I will show you. Without any further ado, he has served New York City as a police officer and promoted to captain when he retired for 20 years. Then he was involved, even in those days, 100 black police officers he founded, and then he decided to run for Senate. I think Senate he was almost 10 years. 8 years in the Senate, and here he comes. He is now the mayor of the city of New York.
Brooklyn Borough President first.
Oh, Brooklyn Borough, yes, Brooklyn Borough President.
All his titles.
Yes. 8 years for Brooklyn Borough President. Then he decided to run for the, I think it was 26 or 27 people ran. In the primary, he won. Without any further ado, he has to leave quick. That is why we are bringing him. And as you know, that it is not easy for him to separate time like this. So without any further ado, I'm going to bring our Mayor, Eric Adams, to say his work, how he has been doing. Mr. Mayor, we are waiting for you. Okay. And most of you know Dilip Chauhan is one of his deputy commissioner now. Dilip is a ASAAL live member from day one.
Yes.
If he is the deputy commissioner, I want ASAAL to fill because of ASAAL he got it. So, in fact, he is qualified also. But the idea is that very simple. We are trying to go every places, wherever there is no space, we create a space. That is the idea. We are not doing it for us. We are doing it for all of us. We are not doing it for my children. We are doing all of our children. We are not doing it for present. We are doing it for future. So with all this important in front of us, our struggle continues. Gathering like this is only to inspire us. Those speakers who came here, you see them, you know them, you heard from them. I think they each one of them are individually recognizing us. That means we made some progress. That progress should continue as soon as we complete this and continue our work. Without any further ado, is that